Okay, good day everybody. Mike here. Got a little bit of an update on the shotgun adapters. I told Ages Adventures that I would do this for him, so it's running about 3 weeks behind schedule. Figured I'd better get it done. Anyway, let's talk about the adapter selection. These ones are all shot shell to shot shell adapters. So I have them in sets of what they need to be, and I'll quickly just tell you what they are. This is the 12 gauge. This allows me to shoot 20 gauge in the 12 gauge. This one allows me to shoot 28 gauge, and then this one, of course, 410. So that covers the 12 gauge. And then the 20 gauge adapters, one step down, I can shoot 28 gauge or 410. And then the 28 gauge adapter, of course, allows only 410. Now they do make these adapters made by Little Skeeters in the USA. They make them for other size shotguns as well, like 24 gauge and 32 or some, oddball sizes that I'm not interested in. They work great. They work as advertised for sure. I've really been happy with these. The only one that has an issue is the 28 gauge adapter that allows you to shoot 410. And this is a 2.5 inch 410 shell, and it works perfectly, no problem. However, if you try and shoot 3-inch shells out of this adapter, it'll still go off, it'll still pattern, you'll probably still get your grouse or whatever you're shooting at. But this leading edge of the fired shell will wrap itself so tightly around the front of the adapter that you'll need a multi-tool to destroy the fired shell in order to get it out of the adapter easily. But aside from that one little issue, these work great. Highly recommended. Now these ones, we'll do these in groups. These are aluminum rifled adapters, which I bought from Numeric Arms in the USA. This is 357 mag, and this is 44 mag. Now, I didn't have any luck getting any accuracy out of the 38 special I was shooting out of here, but that was due to a loading problem that I had on my own, which definitely would have caused the problem. I was shooting 148 grain wad cutters, and blah blah blah, you don't need to hear. It didn't work for me, but I know it will. The 44 Magnum one, I was shooting full copper plate 240 grain factory made bullets, and I did have some pretty good success with this one. So these are both highly recommended. They're really cheap. I think they were about 15 bucks each, American, and they're aluminum, but you know what, they work. Now all these ones, these 5, these are all smooth bore, no rifling. We've got 9mm, 45 ACP, 357, 44 mag, 45 Colt. Now, without getting too long-winded, the smooth bore, no rifling 9mm and the 45 are absolutely a waste of money. There's just no point in them. There's not even lucky accuracy out of these things. These are not worth buying. These came from a company called the Shooter's Box in Eastern USA. Now these 3 kind of have the same, caveat, except there's one instance where they are quite useful. which does serve a purpose for me. And that's for pistol calibered shot shells, 357, 44, or 45 Colt. I've made all three, and they work great out of my short barreled shotgun. I'm getting 10, 15 yard patterns, totally acceptable for small game, like, you know, rabbits or grouse. But for single projectile shooting, no way. These are not going to cut it. If you do want to load pistol caliber shot shells, though, these are definitely useful. And then the final adapter, this is a 45 Colt in a 12 gauge, rifled, steel, came from the same place, the shooter's box, and I did actually shoot quite a variety of bullets. You know, some were factory cast, you know, or commercially cast, and some were purchased, and some actually were cast by me. And I haven't been any real decent accuracy out of this yet. However, I'm pretty sure it'll happen this summer. I've learned quite a bit more about loading and sizing and what's needed and what's going to work and powders, and I've done a bunch of research. So, and it's cheap. These things are so cheap, you know, and they are fun. I mean, even in a worst case scenario, these smoothbore ones, they're still for some reason fun. So if you're interested, I'd say go for it. I think you mentioned 9mm was the one you were interested in, and there is another guy on YouTube, I'll put a link down below, West Coaster, who shoots on 9mm rifled adapter, and he hits 2-liter pop bottles pretty consistently in his videos anyway. So that's it for the adapter. If you or anybody else has any questions about these, I'd be happy to answer them in the comments. Have a great day, everybody. Mike out.